Nietzsche, this man right here. Do you know him, right? Dashing looks, famous mustache, self-proclaimed nihilist. Kind of an idiot. If you've heard of Nietzsche, you've probably heard of his version of what a superhuman is, an Ubermensch, that's what he calls it. So basically this video is explaining what Nietzsche thought was a superhuman. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, let's start with this. Create your own values, that's what he says. That's step one to become superhuman. Make what you believe in the most important thing in the world. Live according to your own will, your own values. Don't care what others think. He also basically says, don't give in to traditional moral values. Should you be in prison for killing someone? Only if you think so. It's really not good. If you abide by society's rules, you're weak. Yeah. So this first step isn't the greatest. I mean, of course, if everyone created their own existence, their own world, according to their own values, yeah, I think the world would fall apart. Now, the second step is actually a good one. He says, embrace life, including the suffering and the chaos. Find meaning and joy in existence itself, which is great, which is actually some good advice. Thank you, Nietzsche. That doesn't sound nihilistic at all. An actual nihilist said this. A nihilist who believes life is meaningless and belief and morality and all that sort of thing is fake, is not real. What? So Nietzsche calls himself a nihilist and then says nihilism is, and I quote, a denial of life's inherent value. End quote. So, okay, Nietzsche, so are you a nihilist? Are you not? I don't know. On a more serious note, I completely agree, like I said. I mean, you should find meaning and joy in life's existence, even through the suffering. And this is actually one of Nietzsche's famous quotes. Life is suffering. The meaning of life is to find meaning in the suffering. So, cool. Nietzsche is actually, that's good. The first one, meh, but this one's good. To become superhuman, you must have this will to power, this will to create a better version of yourself, to overcome your flaws and your limits. And again, pretty good point. You should try to be the best version of yourself every day. You should have this great power of will, because with a great power of will, you can overcome your flaws and limits. And that's what you should do. So again, yeah, so again, this third part is not bad. Great job, Nietzsche. Nice. Good. Cool. Now, Nietzsche says, do not conform to society's expectations. Don't be part of the herd. Don't be one of these 9-to-5 job kind of people. Don't follow the majority. Be your own individual. Now, it's quite scary how close this is to modern society, at least in the West. I mean, we all want something else. Less and less people want to have this 9-to-5 job and start a family and get a house and that sort of thing. It's much more individualistic than it was some years ago, and our society is not really built for that, because we need to work together to, make the world work. So is Nietzsche right here? Yes and no. Of course you should be true to yourself and you should do what makes you happy, but if that comes to the cost of our society, and if society collapses and the world falls apart, then we kind of need to work together a bit as well. So yeah, it's not as easy as yes or no. It's a difficult one, and we're struggling with that nowadays. So yeah, kinda. So can you actually be superhuman? I don't know, really. In my opinion, of course it's just an opinion, but I think we can all try to be as super, as good as we possibly can be. And then again, it's quite a paradox. It's a catch-22, because not everyone will agree on what is good. But if we try our hardest and we have the best intentions, and again, the best intentions, only you know if you have the best intentions. Other people can't smell that. So it's kind of a paradox, because, of course, good to you, and even if you try your hardest and you try to be good, it might not look good to someone else. But I think as long as you try your hardest and have the best intentions and be true to yourself and others, you can be as super as it gets, but you can't fly. Or shoot lasers out your eyes. Which is quite sad. Well, that was a very soft and feel-good ending. So, really good positive vibes in this video. Cool, nice. So yeah, fuck you all. I hope you're all... See you next time.